Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I will be doing a little junk journaling with me, and this is for my collab with my friend Crystal, who is Happy to Plan here on YouTube. I will put her link down below. So last week we exchanged our fall junk journal little kits, and we did the unboxing. So if you want to see the videos for those, I'll put the links for those down below. And so today what I wanted to do was show you how I'm putting my cover together, as well as how I'm going to be putting together my pages into the signatures. So the first thing I want to do here is work on my cover, and I also want to say I apologize for the way I sound. I caught something over the weekend. I'm not sure where I caught it, but I have a little cold here, so I apologize. I'm not a smoker, so that's not it. It's just something in my throat. So I apologize if you don't like the way I sound. I'm sorry. So anyway, I've started my cover. She had gifted me this Reader's Digest cover, and this is what the outside looks like, the spine, and I thought that was really pretty, and I wanted to keep that part. I love this green part here. She had gifted me some of this really pretty fall paper, so I went ahead and cut it to the size I wanted to cover this section here, and I used my ink, my distress ink, and went along the edges. This was some really pretty crocheted yarn or whatever, I'm not sure. I think it's crocheted, but this is super pretty. It has like a dyed green on the end there, but I went ahead and stuck it in between my paper and the book, so that makes my ties, and I did that on both the sides. I did the leaf pattern on the front, the leaf pattern on the insides, and then I did this stripe. I meant to put this piece on the outside, but I wasn't paying attention and accidentally glued it down, and then it was too late. So, but that's fine. I love the way this works with it as well. On the inside front part here, I sewed a little pocket so I have room to put like some tags and things there. And then on the inside where my signatures are going to go, she had included this piece of, it's kind of like a fabric. It has sticky back on the back of it, but I'm going to use that to sew my signatures in. I'm hoping that will work there. And it's pretty pretty sturdy, kind of like a fabric wallpaper sort of thing. I'm not sure what it's called, or I don't know. Anyway, it's ready there for me to sew my signatures, and then I'll be able to do like a invisible binding, so I won't be going through this with my pamphlet stitches. It'll just be here, and then I'll glue it in. So that's all ready to go. I pulled some things here from what she gave me that I want to use on my cover. There's this really pretty piece of lace, super gorgeous, and so I was thinking I would lay that down, and I'll just kind of lay out these things and then go back in and glue it all down after I get it the way I want it. But I thought maybe that would go well there. And then I wanted to bring in this really pretty orange ribbon and maybe go like that. She wrapped up my box with this gorgeous copper colored wrapping paper. So I have a leaf Cuttlebug kit here. It's a fall, it's called Seasonal Foliage, and if I can find this, I'll put a link down below for you if you would like to find it. But it has all these really neat leaf patterns, and then there's an acorn, there's a holly leaf for Christmas time, and then there's some flowers and like a St. Patrick's Day clover leaf there, so, and the berries. So really pretty, and I just love all the leaves there. So I use that to cut out this leaf, and then I also did it with the burlap. She included some burlap in my kit. And of course the burlap doesn't get a really crisp edge. It kind of falls apart, but that's going to go in the bottom, so you just get a little glimpse of the burlap. And then she included some of these fabric-y flowers. So I'm just going to do some layering here of all my things and go ahead and glue them down. I have these little burlap flowers she included, and then this cute little pumpkin that's glittery. So I'm just going to go ahead and just start layering and gluing things down, and I'll just let you watch my process. I don't think you want to listen to me talk like this anymore. I'll be back in a little bit to show you how to do the pages on the inside of my book. So here's my final cover. I really love how this turned out. Such pretty elements that she sent me. I showed you that she had sent me this little, it's kind of like a seam binding kind of thing, and it says Autumn Splendor, so I stuck that in that little spot there. So yeah, my cover is ready to go. Now what I want to do is go ahead and pull in the papers. So here's my stack of all my goodies that I'm going to be putting in for the pages. Usually what I want to do is, or what I usually do is kind of sort through. I kind of have them already folded, but I haven't trimmed them down. Some of them I've trimmed down, but a lot of them I have not trimmed down, so they'll actually fit in here. Like these I think are kind of trimmed, but there are some that I still need to trim down. But I kind of want to sort through them all into 3 little stacks. Usually I put in like extra goodies, I consider is like little bags and doilies and like envelopes. And then I have a stack of just my plainish kind of papers. And then I have a stack of specialty papers like the scrapbook paper, or like burlap, or book pages, or music sheets, or stuff like that. So I put them into 3 different stacks, and then I go through, decide how many signatures I want to do, and then divide everything up into however many stacks of signatures I want to make. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to put you on a little bit of music, and you can watch my process, and you don't have to listen to my yucky voice. my 3 stacks separated out, what I usually like to do is pick out a patterned paper, like a patterned scrapbook paper, as my cover of each of my signatures. And I think what I'm going to do is 3 signatures in this book. So I have these 3 scrapbook papers that I'm going to use for my signature. So I'll go ahead and start going through and putting my signatures together. Alright, so I have all the pages put together the way that I want them. I went ahead and added ribbons and laces and trims and fabrics with paper clips to the pages that I want. I'm ready now to go over to my sewing machine and use my zigzag stitch and just add a bunch of texture to these pages before I put them together in the cover. So the next time you come back, I will have a follow-up video showing a flip through of this junk journal and possibly showing you how to do some tags, maybe a little charms, and maybe a tassel. So I hope you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment and subscribe. Go ahead and go on over to Crystal at Happy to Plan to see what she came up with for her junk journal with me today. And I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.